It's about 70 foot long, if I recall. I haven't been down here for 30 years, I don't think.
Treasure? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore the beautiful island of Cheung Chau. And I'm going to take you on a relaxing ferry ride to get there.
So what an exciting and packed day we're going to have. This morning I was in Sheko checking out the Chinese opera, which will be starting this evening. And then the rest of the day I'm going to go to Cheung Chau, my favorite outer lying island. Actually, it wasn't so long ago we used to be able to catch the ferry about where this red crane is now in front of us to Kowloon. They've essentially extended the waterfront by about 400 meters. Very nice apple store we have here. And again, this is also the airport express station, and the train will be underneath the ground from here to the airport. When I was working in Exchange Square over there, we used to come out here to fish, but as I say, it's all concrete now. Everything in front of us is reclaimed land, and we're walking to Pier 5. If you're from Australia, I suppose the best comparison of this area in Hong Kong would be the Circular Quay. So to our right over there, that's the Maritime Museum. Across the water, that's Tsim Sha Tsui. And in front of us, that's the Star Ferry pier, where we'll catch, well, not today, but where you would catch the ferry to Kowloon. So there are two classes of the Star Ferry. There's the upper deck, a bit more posh, air conditioned. And then there's also the lower deck, which is more raw. You're right next to the engine, and it's a different experience. You're closer to the water there. So you got the upper deck, the white bit, and the lower deck, which is open air on the green portion of the ferry. Pier number 5, going to Cheung Chau. There's deluxe class and ordinary class. We'll be going on a deluxe class because we want to be able to sit on the outside. So I'm just gonna get my ticket. There you go, and off we go. And again, with reference to Sydney, I think the closest I can describe Cheung Chau would be like Manly. 7 miles from the city, 1,000 miles from worries. I think that's how the saying goes. Okay, we're getting ready to be cast off. Ferry scheduled to start sailing at 11:15. So an hour's ride, we'll get there just in time for lunch. I can feel the engine starting. There we go. So we're heading west, leaving Central behind us, and this is the western part of the island. There's a very tall peak in front of us, that's Victoria Peak. So we are just rounding the westerly-most point of Hong Kong Island, and then further round you see some tall buildings. That's pretty much where I live. So, you know, as the crow flies, it's very near Central. So you can see why I prefer to travel by the slow ferry. It's just magnificent on a day like this. We're getting chased by a catamaran, but this one looks like it's on hydrofoil as well. Oh, this is a super cool boat. Woo! Really flying like an aeroplane here. Wow. We are entering Cheung Chau.
船只即将抵达常州，离开本城市，请带走随身。
So you see the sampan in front of us. I'm hoping it will take us around the bay to the Pirates Cave. Yeah, getting off the ferry. Wow. I think psychologically you get off. It really does feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. There's a huge contrast and feel between being in the city and being on the island. It looks totally chaotic, but I suppose it is organized in a certain way. This is the main square, if you like, of Cheung Chau, and from here to the other side of the island, I mean shore to shore, we're looking at 2 minutes walk. It's very narrow, so the island actually resembles like a dumbbell. So here's a good map of Cheung Chau. I think you can understand what I mean by a dumbbell shape, right? So we landed here this morning. Some interesting seafood for sale here, if you're interested. So we are at the, well, I would consider the main square of Cheung Chau Island. Right in front of us is the ferry pier. And let's take a walk and see how long it would take us to get to the other side. And I counted. I reckon, yeah, 3 minutes tops. So a wishing tree of sorts. Nice. One minute 40. Two minutes. 2.5 minutes. So there is a hospital on the island, but for emergency cases, you see the helipad in front of us. They will take the emergency cases to either the Hong Kong Island or the Kowloon side. So directly in front of us is Hong Kong Island, and literally 12 kilometers as the crow flies, or shall I say seagull. What this island is famous for is the Bun Festival, which is around May of each year. There's a race to the top. The one to the top nearest heaven is supposedly the most auspicious. Now, I think it was in the 70s when one of these scaffoldings collapsed, and I think people were seriously injured, and it was banned for many years. But it's made a comeback. They now, of course, have steel rather than bamboo as the main structure. People have to wear safety harnesses, etc., etc. This painting here is very apt. You see the name Lee. She was the first person from Hong Kong ever, I believe, to win an Olympic gold. in windsurfing. She was from Cheung Chau. Pretty cute, these heritage buildings here, which they've turned into retail on the ground floor. Fancy any dim sum? So I've had my lunch, and as I said earlier, I want to catch one of these sampans to go to the Pirates Cave. Now I could walk it, no problem, but anyway, for a bit of laugh, let's do it. I've asked the gentleman, the captain, shall we say, it's $10 Hong Kong. So let's get on board, and a very pleasant ride. Hi, 老細早晨. So the captain is taking it pretty chill. I think he's going to drive and steer the boat with his feet. Journey me and one other passenger. We're on our way to the Pirates Cave for no better reason than just to get on a boat again. Okay, so we're stepping off the boat, or nearly there. I don't want to fall into the gap. Okay, wow, fantastic. Bye bye.
So we have arrived on the south side of the island and about to enter Cheung Po Tsai Cave. So please click into part 2 to check it out. Thank you. See you later.